Now, I've got to ask you, Darren, next week Donald Trump will, of course, become President of the United States again, but UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer has been snubbed from the inauguration guest list. No shocks there. But, Darren, what could Trump's second term mean for the UK, do you think?
Oh, look, I'm absolutely delighted. I mean, first of all, it's worth noting that it's no surprise we've been snubbed, right? This Labour government, the hysterical claims about Trump being a fascist or even worse, some kind of Mussolini-esque figure. Trump's second term will actually serve to show us what actual leadership looks like, right? What cheap energy looks like, what lower taxes actually lead to, what confidence in your country and its values like border controls, like protecting your children, like free speech and economic independence, what these things actually look like and are worthwhile assets to protect. Meanwhile, we here in little old Blighty that actually, showed America the way in the first place, well, we're stuck with record energy prices, the highest in the world. We're stuck with sky-high taxes, higher than they've been since the Second World War, when we were under the constraints of actually fighting off Nazi tyranny, and a government more concerned with net zero fantasies than actually fixing potholes or healthcare systems that are more of an international laggard than they are world superpowers. Trump actually, Danica, will be a lesson in what we could be if we had a leadership that actually put our interests first. That's why America first, that's why MAGA, that's why Trump, that victory mattered so much to me personally, from the other side of the Atlantic. It's a reminder from our American cousins of what Britain used to be, of what Britain can be again, of what they've taken from us. So I'm delighted to have that as a test subject, to be able to say, look at the freedoms our American cousins enjoy. Look at how well they're doing, the successes that they are managing to extract from that Trump victory. Meanwhile, we're stuck in this sort of Stasi-esque hellhole that Keir Starmer has inflicted upon us. I think it's going to show them up for the absolute joke that they are, and I wish him all the very best. I really, really do, because our American cousins, they're leading the way. They're going to show us, and dare I say, they're going to show you guys in Australia what you guys are missing out on as well.
I absolutely agree. And, Darren, there really feels as though that there is now a cultural shift of sorts happening in parts of the world where people are...
I agree.
It's a Trump effect. It's a Trump effect. People are moving away now from the woke. And really, I think when Donald Trump does come in, it's going to change even more for the better. But do you think that the UK will ever follow suit? Will there be a vibe shift there? I mean, we just spoke about the pubs. That's a big problem in itself. But do you think that the vibe shift will actually happen over in the UK?
So there's actually been polling out that shows that amongst young people, the 16 to 24 demographic, that Reform UK under Nigel Farage, a good friend of Donald J. Trump, that actually he's doing very well. He's the second favourite among 16 to 24-year-olds. The idea that they would vote for a right-wing party, if you'd said that 10 years ago, that would have been laughed at. But now they're actually doing incredibly well. I see that there is a real fervour, a real clamour to get back to common sense. So that's why I think actually Trump will be the catalyst, not just for Britain, but for the Western world, to get back to some semblance of sanity. Because you're absolutely right. Your analysis is spot on. He has actually already shown, you've seen the likes of Facebook, Meta, under Mark Zuckerberg, saying that actually they're going to put in place more free speech policies. You're seeing that divestments around things like the DEI initiatives, diversity, equity and inclusion, around the green crap, if I'm allowed to say that on your august channel.
Yes, you are.
That actually all of these things are being laughed at. And that is music to my ears. I rejoice and I say thank you so much, Mr. President, President 45 and 47. I wish you all the luck and then some.
Oh, spoken so well, Darren. We're all done with the green crap, let me tell you that. Darren Grimes, you are brilliant. Great to speak with you. Thanks very much for joining me on the show this evening.
An absolute pleasure, as are you, as are you.